MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Number 86 makes his big league debut right after this. Alex Wood will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Sneaky, quick, funky arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball. One of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 105.
Here's the pitch.
2-0.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. One out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Windup and the 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Man, errors are never welcome. but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, P.J. Higgins. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
Caratini leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the ever-versatile Daniel Descalso. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. .23 pitches already here in the first inning. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Descalso, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And it's fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Tyler Chatwood, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout the points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Fastball well outside. Two and one now to Mookie.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
This is skied into short left center. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting second.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Very high. 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. At the plate, Steven Souza. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, number 21.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball foul down the left side. 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Souza, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. Now in the box, Jared Young. And while not really viewed as a big-time prospect coming out of the draft, he's had to prove himself at every step of the way to get to this point. His first big league at-bat.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Trevor McGill enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Settling in now, Corey Seager. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And the Dodgers are in business now. It's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Fouled away. Runner at third here, nobody out. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Standing in now, Will Smith. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything...
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
To the plate now, Alex Wood. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Mookie Betts would be next. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Trevor McGill. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready now, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the 1-0. It's taken down and in for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Bellinger, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Third inning, no score to this point. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat that was going a long way.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini.
The catcher.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Still only 1 out in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. The 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Digging in, P.J. Higgins.
P.J. Higgins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Scooped up, and he's set down. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and that's in there for strike 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped straight up. McGill has a play. Oh no, it drops.
Well, I'm not sure if he played this a little too nonchalant or he took his eye off the ball a little bit early or what, but it's never a good look when you can't make a play on a pop-up like that one.
Runner at first following the error, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Justin Turner, and a curveball in for a strike. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bellinger, a native of Arizona, he was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer, as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Hard hit towards center, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Walker Buehler will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring.
Walker Buehler.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Daniel Descalso comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in, Steven Souza. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Peterson looks up. Gone! A solo home run there for Steven Souza, and it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Stepping in now, Nico Horner. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch.
At the ball.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate, Jared Young. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Fouled off. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
So a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He loses him on ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor McGill. Javier Baez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Chicago, number 9, Javier Baez.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and Chicago's taking a 3-2 lead. Tyson Miller, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 58, Tyson Miller.
Leading off the inning, Corey Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Hernandez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Their count now at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
At the plate now, Will Smith, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Souza is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They're down 3-2. Dustin May, the right-hander standing 6'6"